All right, what is good with the YouTube? It's your boy Sean Rock to the aka Lil Nicky SRTM representing Action Flow Inner Thrive. This channel is about calisthenics. And so let's get into the routine. This is a full body routine. We starting off with the rings, doing a pulling movement. Added a little bit of weight to the legs just to make it a little harder and to also help with some strength gains. We're only doing 5 reps on each movement because this is a strength-based full body workout. So it's 5 to 10 reps on everything, about 12 sets, and we going right from that 5 reps into a dip with a knee raise. In most of the moves, you'll see me do a core exercise in between. With calisthenics, you want to make sure that you have a real strong core. So any extra core work that you can get in, you want to get in. This prevents injuries and different things like that. So in this video, I'm actually pretty heavy. I'm about 5'7". In this video, I'm about 192, which is really, really heavy. I gained some weight over the week. I gained about 10 pounds in about a week. Probably about 5 to 7 of that is just really water weight. But a couple of those pounds is probably real. I was smashing, eating. So, I'm pretty heavy in the video, but nevertheless, we still getting some good work in. So back to the pulls right here. We just hitting the lats, hitting the forearms. I like to do isometric holds and, count seconds and back to the pulls. And this is an L-sit pull. Really good for the core, really good for the lats, the biceps. And like I said, we just doing quality reps, trying to keep the moves as slow as possible. And that's pretty much what we doing with the routine. So we did 3 sets of this on the rings. And then we moved to something a little different. After this, you'll see as the video continue to go. And as far as the legs on this, I'm just working on the splits. My leg volume in this routine particularly is very low. I mean, in my training in general, I'm doing about 60 to 70% upper body, 20 to 30% lower body. As men, we're more upper body dominant. And, calisthenics is also upper body dominant. Nevertheless, you're getting a lot of leg work when you're doing core work too. But in other routines, I do go a lot harder on legs. But this one in particular, is much, much lower volume on the legs. Yesterday, I did a push day. So I did a lot of squats, a lot of handstands, a lot of crazy stuff. I wasn't too sore, and the reason why is because I just started adding weight into my routines. I never usually used to use weights in the past, but because my left side has become so weak compared to my right side, and some of the skills that I wanted to conquer, I haven't been able to conquer them. Because I do full body routines 7 days a week without weight, I decided that I needed to switch my routines to a push and pull slit 4 days a week, push and pull, but it's full body, then a rest day, then a full body day, and then another rest day, so that I can get to these greater skills. That's probably had a lot to do with the weight gain too, because since I've been adding the weight, I've been doing way less reps. And I haven't wanted to go overboard with the volume because I'm trying to get used to adding weight. Because I've tried to add weight in the past, and then I end up not being able to recover and just end up being messed up. And then I end up having to just basically reject the added weight again, which is what happens with a lot of guys who do calisthenics. Is a lot of times it's hard to manage both, doing weighted and doing body weight. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to manage them together. At least it's been for me, because like I said, I started doing full body workouts from the beginning, and I moved myself all the way up to doing full body workouts 7 days a week. So when you get used to training like that, it gets really difficult to add weight. And when you try to add weight, I've tried to add weight and still train like that, and then it got crazy a couple times. So this time I've kind of switched up my routines, and like I said, I'm doing a push and pull, which allows me to recover some muscles instead of all my muscles just being like broken down and taxed. Anyways, yeah, so this is a full body routine. Basically 12 sets. Right here we're doing 10 reps of a core movement, and then we're gonna go into a front lever hold using the band as assistance so that I can get a longer hold. And then from there we'll go into like a planche hold with some core work, and then into a longer planche hold with a more lean, trying to get those two horizontal movements strong. That's pretty much where I'm working on right now. And like I said, I'm trying to master that planche or get to that level of the planche. So we're working on that. But anyways, that's the routine. I'm not finna talk throughout the whole routine. The video, I chopped it up to about 20 minutes, but the whole 12 sets took about, technically it took about 45 minutes in real time. But I chopped out all of the other stuff. So I hope you guys like the video, man. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'll be dropping more routines, and you guys gonna go with me on my journey, man. We gonna go. I already went from 220 down to 190. Technically, I'm lower than 190, but you get the drift. But we gonna get down from 190 all the way down to like 170 and maybe even lower. And I'm gonna just record the videos and show y'all what I'm doing and just share it with all y'all on the channel. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I hope you like the content. Appreciate you being here. Have a good one. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock to the aka Lil Nicky V6. Salute to everybody out there gaining. Glah.